धीमहि यो यो नमः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नमः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति।
श्री राम तुहि श्री कृष्ण तुहि श्री राम कृष्ण हरे हरे। श्री राम तुहि श्री कृष्ण तुहि श्री राम कृष्ण हरे हरे। श्री राम तुहि श्री कृष्ण तुहि श्री राम कृष्ण हरे हरे। श्री राम तुहि श्री कृष्ण तुहि श्री राम कृष्ण हरे हरे। हरि ओम 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 हरि ओम। श्री काली तुहि श्री दुर्गा तुहि श्री शारदा माता हरे हरे। श्री काली तुहि श्री दुर्गा तुहि श्री शारदा माता हरे हरे। श्री काली तुहि श्री दुर्गा तुहि श्री शारदा माता हरे हरे। श्री माँ जय माँ 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 जय माँ श्री 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 माँ जय माँ। भोलानाथ तुहि नरेंद्र तुहि स्वामी विवेकानंदा हरे हरे। भोलानाथ तुहि नरेंद्र तुहि स्वामी विवेकानंदा हरे हरे। भोलानाथ तुहि नरेंद्र तुहि स्वामी विवेकानंदा हरे हरे। भोलानाथ तुहि नरेंद्र तुहि स्वामी विवेकानंदा
Swami Vivekananda, Hare Hare. Shiva Om, Hara Om, 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 Shiva Om, Hara Om.
राम तुहि श्री कृष्ण तुहि श्री राम कृष्ण हरे हरे
Om Shri Ram Krishna
shivaya namah Om Namah Shivaya namah Om Namah Shivaya namah Om Namah Shivaya namah Om உலகெல்லாம் நிறைந்த ஜோதி எங்க துயரை தீர்க்கவா தேவி 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 நலம் பெரிய என்கிற தாயே நலம் பெரிய என்கிற தாயே நலம் பெரிய என்கிற தாயே நலம் பெரிய என்கிற தாயே நடனம் ஆதிவா தேவி நடனம் ஆதிவா தேவி நடனம் ஆதிவா தேவி நடனம் ஆதிவா தேவி Namah Shivaya namah Om Namah Shivaya namah Om Devi Mahakalini Vaavayendan Thaye Devi Mahakalini Vaavayendan Thaye Devi Mahakalini Vaavayendan Thaye Devi Mahakalini Vaavayendan Thaye கோபியாயே தயன் தாயே கோபியாயே தயன் தாயே கோபியாயே தயன் தாயே கோபியாயே தயன் தாயே வாவாயந்தன் தாயே வாவாயந்தன் தாயே வாவாயந்தன் தாயே வாவாயந்தன் தாயே Namah Shivaya namah Om Namah Shivaya namah Om Devi Mahakalini Vaavayendan Thaye Devi Mahakalini Vaavayendan Thaye கோவியாயே தயன் தாயே கோவியாயே தயன் தாயே வாவாயந்தன் தாயே வாவாயந்தன் தாயே તમે મારા થયા હું તમારો થયો નંદલાલા આવો આવો કનૈયા તારા તમે મારા થયા હું તમારો થયો નંદલાલા આવો આવો કનૈયા તારા હું તો જપતો તમારી મારા કરતો નિશ દિન કાલા વાલા હું તો જપતો તમારી મારા કરતો નિશ દિન કાલા વાલા વાલા વેગે આવો મારે મન રે ભાવો નંદલાલા આવો આવો કનૈયા તારા તમે મારા થયા હું તમારો થયો નંદલાલા આવો આવો કનૈયા તારા હું તો વાતલરી તારી જોતો મારા તારે વિયોગે રોતો હું તો વાતલરી તારી જોતો મારા તારે વિયોગે રોતો આંખો ભીની ભીની રોય રોય થાય છે જીની નંદલાલા આવો આવો કનૈયા તારા તમે મારા થયા હું તમારો થયો નંદલાલા આવો આવો કનૈયા તારા શ્યામ ભક્ત કહે પ્રભુ આવો આવી હાથ પકડજો મારો શ્યામ ભક્ત કહે પ્રભુ આવો આવી હાથ પકડજો મારો મુખે માંગુ એવું તારે ચરણે રહેવું નંદલાલા આવો આવો કનૈયા તારા તમે મારા થયા હું તમારો થયો નંદલાલા આવો આવો કનૈયા તારા આવો આવો કનૈયા તારા આવો આવો કનૈયા તારા ઓમ શ્રી રામ કૃષ્ણ ભગવાન કી જય
जय वीरेश्वरा विवेक भास्कर जय जय श्री विवेकानंद
जय वीरेश्वर विवेक भास्कर जय जय श्री विवेकानंद
जय वीरेश्वर विवेक भास्कर जय जय श्री विवेकानंद
जय वीरेश्वर विवेक भास्कर जय जय श्री विवेकानंद
इंदुनिभानन सुंदर लोचन
इंदुनिभानन सुंदर लोचन
इंदुनिभानन सुंदर लोचन
इंदुनिभानन
विश्वमानव चिरवन्ध्या
इन्दुनिभानन सुन्दरलोचन विश्वमानव चिरवन्द्या
जय वीरेश्वर विवेक भास्कर जय जय श्री विवेकानन्द
जय वीरेश्वर विवेक भास्कर जय जय श्री विवेकानन्द
प्रेम धल धल कान्ति सुविमल
प्रेम दल दल कान्ति सुविमल
प्रेम धल धल कान्ति सुविमल
प्रेम दल दल कान्ति सुविमल
अधिगत वेद वेदान्ता
प्रेम दल दल कान्ति सुविमल अधिगत वेद वेदान्ता
त्यागति दीक्षा तपस्य उज्ज्वल चिता निर्मल शान्त
त्यागन्ति दीक्षा तपस्य उज्ज्वल चित निर्मल शान्त
जय वीरेश्वर विवेक भास्कर जय जय श्री विवेकानन्द
जय वीरेश्वर विवेक भास्कर जय जय श्री विवेकानन्द
कर्म भक्ति ज्ञान त्रिशूल धारण छेदन जीव मोह बन्धा
कर्म भक्ति ज्ञान त्रिशूल धारण चेदन जीव मोह बन्धा
कर्म भक्ति ज्ञान त्रिशूल धारण छेदन जीव मोह बन्धा
कर्म भक्ति ज्ञान त्रिशूल धारण चेदन जीव मोह बन्धा
ब्रह्मपरायण नमो नारायण देहि देहि चरणारविन्दा
ब्रह्मपरायण नमो नारायण देहि देहि चरणारविन्द्या
जय वीरेश्वर विवेक भास्कर जय जय श्री विवेकानन्द
जय वीरेश्वर विवेक भास्कर जय जय श्री विवेकानन्द
इन्दुनिभानन सुन्दर लोचन
इन्दुनिभानन सुन्दर लोचन
इन्दुनिभानन सुन्दर लोचन मानवचिरवन्ध्या
इन्दुनिभानन सुन्दरलोचन विश्वमानवचिरवन्द्या
जय वीरेश्वर विवेक भास्कर जय जय श्री विवेकानंद
जय वीरेश्वर विवेक भास्कर जय जय श्री विवेकानंद
जय जय श्री विवेकानंद
जय जय श्री विवेकानंद
जय जय श्री विवेकानंद
ॐ श्री राम कृष्ण भगवान की जय
Om Aim Sarvadeva Devi Swarupinyai Shri Sarada Devi Namaha. Revered Pravrajika Ishtaprana Mataji, sisters, brothers, and loving children, Om Namo Narayanaya. On Tuesday, the 25th of January, is Swami Vivekanandaji's birthday, and we will be very blessed to listen to Sri Swami Ganeshanandaji Maharaj, who will speak on this blessed day. Let us begin. Arise, awake, and stop not till the goal is reached. This clarion call of Swami Vivekananda must serve as an inspiration to every one of us today to build a new world through motivation, education, dedication, and service to others. The time is now. We need to realize our true potential by unleashing the energies of the divine that is within us all. The teachings of Swami Vivekananda are eternally relevant and are a lighthouse to the world. What Swami Vivekananda said at the Parliament of World Religions in 1893 in his epoch-making address is as relevant today as it was more than 125 years ago. He had said, "I am proud to belong to a religion which has taught the world both tolerance and universal acceptance. We believe not only in universal tolerance, but we accept all religions as true. I am proud to belong to a nation which has sheltered the persecuted and the refugees of all religions and all nations of the earth." Swamiji wanted education that offered life-building, man-making, and character-making assimilation of ideas. We need women and men who have knowledge, skills, and attitudes that may be applied to transform our society. Swami Vivekananda believed in the upliftment of humanity, irrespective of caste and creed, and emphasized the importance of spirituality for the survival and progress of humankind. He said, "Worship God in all living beings through service." Swami Vivekananda acted as a bridge between the East and the West and played a pivotal role in strengthening the spiritual foundation of humankind. Swami Vivekananda was a great nation builder, and his teachings have become all the more relevant today. Swami Vivekananda can provide our society with the eternal fountain of Ananda, or happiness, springing out of viveka, which is wisdom. Swami Vivekananda's relevance depends not on the nature of the problems we face, but on the spirit with which we deal with those problems that we have to tackle. Our future depends on us, how good we are, our intelligence, and our capabilities. Swamiji used to say that one Buddha or Christ does not determine a country's fate. It was the common people who decided what the country's future would be like. According to him, the real power of the country lies with the masses. Swamiji laid great stress on education. He considered it the panacea of all the ills the world was suffering from. But what kind of education? Surely not merely book learning, passing exams, getting degrees and certificates. Education to him was not information, but something more meaningful. It was man-making, life-giving, and character-building assimilation of ideas. It included the acquisition of skills so that it could be productive. He thought it a pity that the existing system of education did not enable man to stand on his own feet, nor did it teach one self-respect and self-confidence. Nothing Swamiji preached is outdated. He preached modern thoughts, but he was a far-seeing person to whom the immediate alone was not important. So what was to follow in the distant future? He was interested in everything concerning us, not only religion, but science, art, literature, history, politics, in short, everything. The COVID pandemic has spread its doom and gloom and despair throughout our beautiful earth. Despondency is natural. Many people have lost near and dear ones. Bad news is the order of the day. The challenges to the medical fraternity is unfathomable, and our health infrastructure is overwhelmed. The world is trying its best to come to grips with the pandemic. When the world is facing difficult moments, we have to come together. We just have to. Yet in this hour of gloom, society is finding ways to deal with the crisis. Ordinary people are doing extraordinary things. Medicine is being supplied for those that need it. Social media groups are offering help and solace to each other. Young minds are coming up with technological solutions that we never thought even possible. Our healthcare workers have sacrificed their lives without any concerns for themselves. Many doctors, nurses, and paramedics have lost their very lives in the line of duty. But with the grace of the Divine Mother Sarada, we are strong, we are united. Our ashramas have significantly increased their outreach and support programs during this time and have come to the forefront in so many ways that Swamiji would be so proud today. This crisis cannot be managed by focusing on the negative and the pessimistic narrative. We have to face the reality as it is, but we must never give up hope. Crisis tests the character of an individual. Crisis tests the character of the society. And crisis will test the character of the nation. Mental toughness, mental spirituality provides strength during times. Swami Vivekananda is the solution for today. He is the current coin. As always, Swami Vivekananda's eternal words offer guidance and hope during the pandemic time too. He is an eternal source of strength. We will not be able to handle this crisis if we give in to despair. That will make us weak. Swamiji's famous words should guide us. Be not in despair. The way is very difficult, like walking on the edge of a razor. Yet despair not. Arise, awake, and find the ideal, the goal. He said that experience shows that it was misery that taught more than happiness. It was poverty that taught more than wealth. It was blows that brought out our inner fire more than praise. Just as Sri Hanumanji offers strength and solace to the world, we see today the tremendous strength we receive from Swamiji, the Sanjeevani for our current dilemmas. This is the time to do good. This is the time to be empathetic, and now is the time to be kind. Everyone needs to come out of the bubble that we live in. Every act of kindness, every act of service, no matter how small, will make a big difference. In Swamiji's words, Every act of charity, every thought of sympathy, every action of help, every good deed is taking so much of self-importance away from our little selves and making us think of ourselves as the lowest and the least, and therefore it is all good. This crisis we face today is an opportunity for us as a people to reinvent ourselves. We need fresh energy to overcome this crisis and emerge victorious. Despite the enormity of the crisis, this is not the time for panic. One has to believe in oneself, one's strengths, and not fall prey to weaknesses. In Swamiji's words, if there is a sin, there is only this sin, to say that you are weak or that others are weak. So taking guidance from Swamiji, we overcome the crisis if we do the following. Let weakness, despair, and helplessness not overwhelm us. It is necessary to rise above envy and suspicion. It is necessary to shed any suspicion, any selfishness, and believe in the power of goodness. Give and do service. This will heal us from the ego. It will also infuse new energy to do good karma. There ought to be unity of purpose and effort. Let us all be united again. Be courageous in the face of troubles. If you ever feel afraid of anything, always turn around and face it. Never think of running away. Swamiji taught us to accept that life consists of both the good and the bad, and one needs to be strong enough to sail through the bad days, for the good ones are yet to come. The day you accept this, you will not only be filled with the strength to face the world, but also be more positive in the wake of troubles and hardships. Swamiji insisted, believe in yourself. All the powers in the universe are already ours. It is we who have to put our hands before our eyes and cry that it is dark. If you wish to change the world, you need to believe in yourself first. Keep walking on the path which you think is right for you, without giving in to others' opinion and letting go of your beliefs. Swami Vivekananda reminds us that if everything comes easy to you, then you will never reach your maximum potential. You need to keep testing yourself and your limit in order to arrive at the truest and best version of yourself. We will conclude with an excerpt from the powerful words of Swamiji. When dire calamity seizes me, the heart seems weak and faint. All nature seems to crush me down with laws that never bend, that ever bend. Meseems I hear thee whispering, sweet my love, I am near, I am near. My heart gets strong with thee, my love, 1,000 deaths, no fear. Thou speakest in the mother's lay, thou shut'st the baby's eye. When innocent children laugh and play, I see thee standing by. Thou wert my God, with prophets old, all creeds do come from thee. The Vedas, Bible, and Quran, bold sing thee in harmony. Thou art, the soul of souls, in the rushing stream of life. Om Tat Sat Om, thou art my God. My love, I am thine, I am thine. Hari Om Tat Sat.
Murta maheshvaram ujjvala bhaskaram ishtamamaranaravandyam. Murta maheshvaram सिंहमहो कटितटकोऽभिनवन्ता अभिरविहोङ्करनादितदिङ्मुखं प्रचण्डताण्डवनृत्या अभिरविहोङ्करनादितदिङ्मुखं प्रचण्डताण्डवनृत्या मूर्तमहेश्वरमोज्ज्वलभास्करम् इष्टममरनरवन्द्या भोक्तिमुक्तिकृपाकटाक्षप्रेक्षणम् अगगनविदलनदर्शा भोक्तिमुक्तिकृपाकटाक्षप्रेक्षणम् अगगनविदलनदर्शा बालचन्द्रधरम् इन्दुवन्द्यमिह नौमि गुरु विवेकानन्दा बालचन्द्रधरम् इन्दुवन्द्यमिह नौमि गुरु विवेकानन्दा नौमि गुरु विवेकानन्दा नौमि गुरु विवेकानन्दा मूर्तमहेश्वरमोज्ज्वलभास्करम् इष्टममरनरवन्द्या मूर्तमहेश्वरमोज्ज्वलभास्करम् इष्टममरनरवन्द्या वन्दे वेदतनुपूजितगायित कामिनि काञ्चनवन्दा वन्दे वेदतनुपूजितगायित कामिनि काञ्चनवन्दा मूर्तमहेश्वरमोज्ज्वलभास्करम् इष्टममरनरवन्द्या मूर्तमहेश्वरमोज्ज्वलभास्करम् इष्टममरनरवन्द्या मूर्तमहेश्वरा ॐ श्रीराम कृष्ण भगवान की जय। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरा गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म गुरु महाराज जय जय निर्विकार निराकार परमहंस जय जय युगाचार्य देव देव राम कृष्ण जय जय ब्रह्म शक्ति ब्रह्म विद्या शारदाम्ब जय जय सरस्वती महामाया मातृ देवी जय जय विश्वगुरु दिव्य शौर्य विवेकानंद जय जय राम कृष्ण भावपुत्र ब्रह्मानंद जय जय महापुरुष महायोगी शिवानंद जय जय जगन्मात्र प्रीतिपुत्र योगानंद जय जय दिव्य योगी महात्यागी तुरीयानंद जय जय प्रेम रूप शांति दाता अद्भुतानन्द जय जय गुणशील गुणातीत त्रिगुणातीत जय जय सदा कर्ममर्मदर्शि अभेदानन्द जय जय विश्वप्रेमी विमल हृदय अखण्डानन्द जय जय नित्ययोगी सुनिर्मल निरञ्जनानन्द जय जय बालभाव बालशील सुबोधानन्द जय जय परमहंस कृपा पात्र अद्वैतानन्द जय जय ज्ञानरूप शान्त भाव विज्ञानानन्द जय जय मात्र भक्त मात्र सेवी शारदानन्द जय जय राम कृष्ण सेवा प्रेमी शशि महाराज जय जय राम कृष्ण राम कृष्ण राम कृष्ण जय जय राम कृष्ण राम कृष्ण राम कृष्ण जय जय सकल देव देवता सर्वदेव जय जय सत्ययुग अवतार राम कृष्ण जय 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 राम कृष्ण जय 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 गुरु महाराज जय जय गुरु महाराज जय जय गुरु महाराज जय जय ओम श्री राम कृष्ण भगवान की
Om Namo Narayanaya, dear sisters and brothers. Let us sit calmly and feel the presence of God in our hearts. Swami Vivekananda always advises us never to give up hope. Swamiji proclaimed, "Have faith in yourself." He said, "Stand up, be bold, take the whole responsibility on your shoulders. Anything that makes you weak, physically, intellectually, and spiritually, reject as poison." May Swamiji's life inspire us to go forward. May he fill us with peace and inner strength, knowing that God is always with us. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.
ॐ सर्वेषां स्वस्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां शान्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां पूर्णं भवतु सर्वेषां मङ्गलं भवतु सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। हरि ओम तत्सत्। जय श्री गुरु महाराज की जय, महामाय की जय, स्वामी जी महाराज की जय, गंगा मात की जय, महावीर स्वामी जी की जय, सर्व ऋषि मुनियों की जय। पार्वती पतये हर हर